Hey, welcome back. I had a couple of comments in some of my videos that wanted a beard video. So this is my beard video. I started going bald when I was in my 30s, and it didn't bother me a bit. I think it bothers a lot of men, but it didn't really bother me. Growing up, my maternal grandpa, my grandpa on my mother's side, was bald my whole life, so that's the only way I remember him. And I idolized him, and I just wanted to be like grandpa. So when I started going bald, didn't bother me a bit. As soon as my hair got thin enough that I could justify shaving it, I shaved it. And it was as it would start to thin, I would just buzz it closer and closer and closer until eventually I was just shaving it bald. And I like it. I like not having hair on the top of my head, but I do like having a beard. And I couldn't grow a beard. I mean, a really good beard. And I was still, I mean, I'm not crazy about, I've got some patchy spots, but we'll talk about that. But I couldn't really grow a full beard until I was in my 40s, I guess. So if you're a young man thinking about growing a beard, but you can't, don't give up. You will eventually, probably. And it just takes time. It just takes age, I think. So enjoy the beard that you have now, whatever it is, and then eventually, maybe in your 40s, maybe in your 50s, you'll be able to grow more of a full beard. I don't buy a lot of beard products that are specifically beard products. I don't shampoo my beard. I just use conditioner, and I don't buy a special conditioner. Just whatever conditioner my wife has in the shower, that's what I'm using. So, uh, and as far as my head, I don't buy some special lotion for my head. Whatever my wife has on the bathroom counter, that's what I use. I do buy beard balm, and this is Viking Revolution. I like their beard balm. I tried some of their mustache wax and had a bad experience. Maybe they've improved it since then. But I do like their beard balm. They've got several different fragrances. And if your beard is starting to feel dry, you can rub some on your hands and then work it in all the way down to your skin. And I really like that. And that comes in handy. I don't use it a lot, but I use it a little bit. Oops. And mustache wax. Mustache wax really comes in handy when you're trying to grow out your mustache. You want to keep the hair out of your mouth when you eat. So a little bit of mustache wax. Don't go crazy with it, but just a little bit, and you can get a thicker mustache and keep that hair out of your mouth by just working a little bit in. Works really good. The head shaver I use is an Andis, Andis. And this is a model TS1. I've had this for years. Every 3 months, I change out the head and the blade. You can get these replacement things. I've got this on a subscription at Amazon, so every 3 months this pops up in my mailbox, and I know it's time to change it out. How often you change it out depends on how thick your stubble is. Maintaining this thing will make it last longer. If you can get, I think this little brush came with it. If not, if you can find a little stiff bristled paintbrush and just knock the hair dust out of the blades every time you shave, it'll make this thing work a lot better. Also, if you keep it charged, the RPMs are really high on a high battery, and once the battery starts to drain, this thing starts, or any of them, any shaver, anything with an electrical motor, the RPM will start to, it'll start to get slower, and it won't cut as well. So if you have it fully charged, it will cut better because it's going faster. One thing that makes it easier is doing this daily, or at least every other day. If you let it get too long, these foil shavers are not going to work. Not going to work good. So you'll have to bring it down with a, buzzer, whatever you call that, trimmer, and then you can use this. But if you use this every day or every other day, it works good. And it keeps it not like you shaved it with a razor. There's a little bit of stubble, but it keeps it so low that you can't see it. And just staying on top of it, some maintenance. And then go back later after you've done that and catch any hairs that didn't catch. And then fade in your sideburns into your head. Don't just stop and then full bushy beard. Kind of fade it in a little bit. Good for eyebrows too. So that thing is really good. This is a Panasonic. One tip is don't shave. If you want to grow a long beard, don't shave. Don't cut your beard. And don't shave your neck hair. I see a lot of people will undercut their beard and bring their neck hair all the way up right under their chin. Or worse, right up to the front of their chin. Don't do that. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. This is hair, and this hair is part of your beard, and that will grow into your beard and make it a lot thicker. So as your beard is getting longer, stop shaving your neck as you go down. And then eventually, like my beard is down past the second button on my shirt, second or third now. So it's at least 8 inches long. It's that long right now. So I don't shave my neck anymore. My neck is my beard. Also, don't trim your cheeks, because if you're trimming your cheeks and you trim it too low, then it's going to make your face look really long, and you're, it's just going to be out of balance. Now, I know some people are really hairy and their hair grows into their eyeballs. Well, you're going to have to fade it down. But for most of us, I think, just don't shave your cheeks. You can leave it natural and it will make your beard look fuller. My beard is spotty right here, so I will just blow dry this little portion here and fluff it up a little bit. And, that's just the way my beard grows. And it's thin here, and my hair is gray, so a light colored beard just seems to disappear when it gets thin. So, don't shave here. Don't cut your beard. If you want a really long, thick beard, just stop trimming your beard. I will take my scissors on my Swiss Army knife, and if there's just a stubborn hair that's just sticking out and I just can't do anything with it, and I can't knock it down with the beard balm, I will take my scissors and snip it. And every now and then I will snip and trim my mustache. So that's my tips for growing a big beard. Don't cut your beard. Don't trim your neck hair. Let your neck hair be your beard. Don't trim your cheeks too much unless you absolutely have to. If your beard grows into your eyeballs, yeah, you're going to have to bring it down some. But for most of us, don't do that. Keep it moisturized. The hairdryer I've got has got a cool button on it, so I can push that button, and if I'm getting really close to my hair, I can hit that cool button, and I'm hitting it with cold air, not hot air. and I use a wide bristled round brush to straighten my beard out because it's really curly and it gets pretty wild and knotted up if I don't straighten it out. And that round brush will help do that. And I'll put links to that too. That's it. Do you guys have any beard tips? Share them with us. And if you'd like to see more beard videos, let me know. And I'll do one every now and then. All right, catch you on the next one. Bye.